My people, it's me again. Solo the love girl, solo the glow, solo the chosen one, solo man of the people, solo Bucci speaks, and I'm back in it again with another one. How are you guys doing, my fellow chosen ones, my fellow chosen kings out there? I trust you guys are doing well. I believe that you guys are vibing high and you guys are chilling with the most high. Okay, so yesterday I have wanted to make a live video. I went live yesterday, and I made a video about an encounter that I had, in the past in regards to a Jezebeli spirit. But you know, I I finished making the video only for me to realize that it wasn't going through and everything. So after much consideration, I decided to take it that maybe the universe doesn't want me to make such a video, so I decided to let it go. A second. Yeah, so a lot of things have been happening on this journey, as chosen ones, as chosen kings who are retaining their seed. A lot of things has actually been happening on this journey, and just like the saying says, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and to whom much is given, much is expected. And I can tell you that on this journey, people will begin to look up to you. People will begin to see you as somebody worth emulating. You'll be able to influence people. I've realized that in my retention journey, that people are beginning to act like me, and people are beginning to dress like me now. People are beginning to walk the way I walk. Like, you got to notice, and yes, and that's why we are chosen ones. We have to be very very careful of the kind of life we live out there and the kind of character we display to people, because on this journey, as you're cultivating this energy, as you're cultivating this fire, anything you're doing, if you are using this energy to do bad things, most of the times most of the times people are going to eliminate those bad things that you're doing. Yes, people will practically love to dress the way you dress, talk the way you talk, walk the way you walk, like to look the way you look. In essence, you're going to end up being a role model for a lot of people, especially for people who don't have a strong male or masculine role model, like a father, an uncle, like a male figure in their life, a strong fatherly figure. Those that don't have a strong fatherly figure, we look up to you. And I happen to be a teacher, so, and I've discovered that a lot of my kids, they are really looking up to me now. Like, this energy is it has a way of making people want to talk the way you talk, making people walk the way you walk, you know, the way you dress. People are going to start emulating your dressing, the way you smile, the way you laugh, the way you carry yourself on this journey. It's very deep. Are you with me? So, semen retention goes a long way to cultivate you to become that, that role model, that epitome of masculinity that people are willing to look up to. There's just this thing about you that people just see and they're like, I like the way this guy behaves. He's calm, he's intelligent, he's cool, he's funny, he's smart, he dresses well, he smells well, he communicates well. So you're going to be like a perfect example of what true masculinity is all about. Are you with me? That's one of the major things I'm beginning to realize on this journey, and that is people wanting to be like you, do this here, but they're not going to make it obvious that you're the one inspiring them. You see, that's one thing about the chosen ones. You inspire people, but they are not going to give you the credit. Are you with me? But deep inside of you, you know that you are influencing these people. You can see it in their face, you can see it in their eyes, you can see it in the way they carry themselves, and everything. But when they are around you, they'll never give you credit, you know and that is due to the fact that they don't want you to know that you inspire them. Why some of them will be actually blunt enough? Are you with me? They will be real enough to let you know that you inspire them. And see, let me tell you something. On this journey of seed retention, people are actually looking up to you. Yes, but you might not really know. See, there are people in your neighborhood, there are kids around you, your children, your nephews, your neighbors' kids, but most of them are silent watchers. There's what we call the silent watchers. These are people that are looking up to you. And when you are going to know that people are actually watching you is that when you make a little mistake, just this little mistake, the way everybody the way everything just the way they begin to attack you. We thought you were different. I wasn't expecting such a thing from you. Like the way they attack you, you're going to like, are you serious? These people are actually watching me, because most of the time you won't know. Most people tend to study the chosen ones as observers. They study you from afar. They watch the way you do it. And trust me, they talk about you behind the back. Yes. They talk about the chosen ones behind it. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you handle things, the way you smile, the way you live your life, your lifestyle. You know, your name is always in the lips of people. People are always talking about you. Either they are talking about you positively or they are talking about you negatively. But most of the time, just know that they are talking about you. Then I want to quickly talk about the hate on this journey, because on this journey you're going to be hated. I've had my own fair share of hatred in this journey, and of course there are other chosen ones as well that have also dropped testimonies about being hated or made videos about the hate that comes on this journey, and it's true. However, do not dwell on the hate. In fact, for everyone who hates you, try to level up. Are you with me? Because most times this is the devil trying to make you, become low vibrational. Because most of the people who hate you on this journey are low vibrational beings. They hate you because you're winning. They hate you because you are outgrowing them. They hate you because they see the light in you while they carry darkness inside of them. So they are going to hate. But one thing I'm assuring you is that a time will come when that hate will also turn to love. Yes, a time comes when the hatred will turn to love. There's a time when your energy becomes so big that it's going to swallow up every other energy in your environment. It's happening in the neighborhood where I live now, the compound where I live. I've made a video about the neighbor then that a female neighbor then that used to make a lot of noise, always disturbing, always loud and everything. As I'm talking to you now, the respect she gives, not that we talk, not that we are friends, not that we are communicating in any way, but I gotta tell you guys, the respect this girl has for me now, it's on another level. I'm telling you, and you can't tell that it's because my energy has eaten up her energy. Are you with me? And that is what happens. You know, hate is going to turn to respect when you outgrow the people who hate you.